Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Gaming News Weekly Live. We here. I got my Ozarka water, so you know it's time to talk, bro. We got quite a bit of things I want to talk about. Quite a bit of them. But like nothing too important this week. There wasn't too much crazy news this week. It was good before it, bro. We gonna just start off with it nice and clean. There's an indie showcase. Microsoft is Xbox like sponsoring it. It's today and tomorrow, I think. There's like games that we already know, and there's games like new games being announced tomorrow, I believe. So I don't know where the fuck to watch it at. I've been looking for it. I really don't know where the fuck to watch the showcase at. I know about it, but where are they showing it? I don't know. It's a Japanese showcase. They probably showed it this morning, which this morning was at night for us, for them. So I don't really know how time zones work really. So I hope I didn't fucking miss it. Whenever the hell the highlights and stuff come out, I'm definitely gonna talk about it, react to it, probably on the channel. One of those things. But yeah, there's an indie showcase going on. Gonna be showing some new indie games. Probably some new indie games coming to Game Pass. Who knows? Because Xbox is gonna be there. They only got one Japanese studio, and that's Tango GameWorks. Tango doesn't make fucking indie games, or do they? We don't know. So we gonna find out when this indie game showcase is done and over with. Cause I don't even know where the fuck to watch it. I don't even know what to watch. I don't even know where the fuck to watch it at. But I mean, it's I like indie games. I like indie games. I like indie games quite a bit. And Game Pass has really been putting on with indie games. They've been doing that like they've been hardcore putting on for indie games. They drop indie games in Game Pass almost every fucking month. Just some crazy over the top shit. Like fucking Turnip Boy committing tax evasion is some of the funnest shit I ever played. And it's just some random ass turnip running around. It got memes in it, everything. Like it's a fun little game. I've never would have heard of it if it didn't come to Game Pass. I can't even lie about that. I wouldn't have heard of 90% of the indie games that come out if they didn't come to Game Pass. Most of the indie games I play are from EA, which yeah, EA fucking games. But EA originals, those indie games are really fucking good. That's why It Takes Two won Game of the Year. Uh, Dicey and fucking then what the fuck is the name of the game? Dicey and the little girl. I forget the name of this fucking game, bro. That is crazy. This little dice rolling game is so unique. It came to Game Pass. I already bought the game like months ago, so like I didn't really need it. You're not interested in anything except the Bethesda showcase with Xbox? I mean, I understand because everybody's looking for what the fuck is going to happen since Starfield is gone. We're going to get into that because there's still so many people complaining Starfield got delayed, bro. And I'm like, delays happen. Delays happen every fucking year, bro. I understand that everything Xbox had planned for this year got fucking delayed. Everything did. From Stalker 2 to Dark Tide to fucking Starfield, Redfall, which they just announced. The last year. I never was expecting Redfall to come out this year anyway, but they planned for that to come out. That didn't come out. What else got delayed for fucking Xbox? Everything slated in Game Pass from Xbox, first party and second party, I guess, because Stalker was a second party deal. All that shit got fucking delayed. Stalker with the things they had to work on the game is gonna come out this holiday. Then the war happened. That game's cooked. Redfall and Starfield they just got delayed into next year. Dark Tide when they changed ownership to fucking damn. How do I keep forgetting these things, bro? The Chinese company. The fucking Chinese Tencent. Once Tencent took ownership of they like little conglomerate over there, nobody heard shit about fucking Dark Tide. We don't know when that's coming. Scorn got fucking delayed. I think Scorn is still coming this year, but we haven't heard much from Scorn in a long ass time. So there's so many delays from the Xbox first and second party that like I'm not even fucking surprised. You said we're not sure if Xbox has anything this year. Yeah, that's the thing, and that's why the showcase is such a big deal for so many people because like we need to see what the fuck Xbox has coming this year. If they have anything, that's where they gonna say it at. They're not gonna say it on Twitter. They're not gonna say it on no YouTube video. Scoring is coming in October now. Is that like official? Is that like do they have a release date or is it just like October? Like, is it still like up for question? Because I haven't seen not a concrete thing about scoring in a year, bro. But yeah, they Xbox has so many studios. They can do so many third party deals and stuff like that. Game Pass still has hella big third party deals going on. Yeah, just October. Yeah, so scoring is still up in the air for me, bro. Unless it has a day, unless it says October 22nd of fucking 2022, I'm not worried. Scoring is probably gonna be delayed into November or some shit. Who knows? Unless they have a concrete date, I don't expect anything from scoring. Which is crazy. They might just drop on like Halloween or something to do like some spooky shit because scoring is like this new weird grimy little like horror game, but it's a shooter kind of. It scoring is a weird thing. I want to play it. I know I'm not gonna finish it. I'm definitely gonna play it, make a video for the channel or something just to like get into it to see how it is. If I like it enough, I might push to it. If I don't, I'm like, yeah, I'm a, just, just back off there. But yeah, Plague Tale, Atomic Heart, yeah, but those are all third party deals. Scoring is a second party deal because Microsoft and the little team that's making Scoring is making Scoring together. So I guess Scoring is a second party deal. But Plague's Tale and Atomic Heart are definitely third party deals coming to Game Pass. Xbox has plenty of those. They might get more of them this holiday season. That's what the showcase is definitely gonna present to us. All the other third party deals are gonna carry fucking Game Pass through the rest of the season because first party is lacking. But I mean, I've been waiting for Dragon Age for 8 fucking years, bro. So like, I'm not worried about waiting a couple more months with Starfield. Like niggas act like, oh, Starfield being delayed is the end of the goddamn world, bro. Yeah, Xbox still had hella good games fucking coming. Like Arma came out. Like Arma is one of those like crazy ass games that they built like PUBG on back in the day, and they having like a remastered version come to consoles to like Series X and S is a beautiful looking game. Yeah, it's a big ass open world shooting game that like nobody's going to fucking play for real. But like it's one of those big ass sandbox games that created games like PUBG, that created games like what is it called? The zombie version. Not World War Z. Damn, I forget the zombie version of PUBG. It's out there. It's like DayZ. Yeah, it's DayZ, I think. Yeah, it's DayZ. Okay, yeah. I had it. It was like in my brain. I'm like, is it DayZ? Yeah, it's DayZ. Like those games are all built on like that engine that Armor like created. So I mean, them putting that engine out there on the Xbox Series X and having people just play around in the sandbox could get a whole lot of people ready to make a whole lot of new shit in that fucking world space, which is cool. Isn't game preview? You can download it and play it. But yeah, Xbox has plenty of fucking games coming. It's just people crying about first party Xbox exclusive games, and it's like y'all don't want to play nothing else, bro. Y'all don't want to play nothing else, but it's fine. People can cry all they want. Since I'm still fucking waiting on the Dragon Age game for 8 fucking years, I can't complain about shit being delayed, bro. I can't complain about a damn thing. So like, I mean, that's it for me. But Starfield being delayed is still kind of sad. It's kind of, it's kind of on the wayside. It's like, all right, but Bethesda's gonna get their shit done and it's gonna come out. We know we still gonna get like, I forget the other fucking Bethesda game, the PlayStation one. It's coming to Xbox in like November, October, one of those months. Deathloop. Goddamn, bro. It always takes me a while to get these names out. But yeah, Deathloop is still coming to Game Pass whenever they get done with their PlayStation exclusivity, which is this year around, summertime, going into fall. I have a feeling Call of Duty is gonna drop in Game Pass. That would be, bro. That would be crazy, especially since Sony had they had they thing where they talk about all the marketing rights that they have, and Call of Duty wasn't one of them. And people's like, Sony always has marketing rights for Call of Duty, but they supposed to have 2 more years of marketing rights for Call of Duty, but they didn't say that. And they little display that they show like Deathloop and Ghostwire and like Genshin Impact and all of those games like up on the board. He was talking about all their marketing deals, and Call of Duty wasn't up there. Everybody's like, oh, Xbox and Call of Duty might be doing something. And yeah, that's always up in the air, especially with the Activision deal going so well. And even lawyers and stuff that at Microsoft and shit like that are saying like the Activision deal is going smooth. If Call of Duty drops in Game Pass day one, that is gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt PlayStation fans so much. That's gonna hurt PlayStation fans so much. And all these people that's touting that they're unsubscribing to Game Pass because they got no first party games. It's like Game Pass is a third party thing though. Yeah, you get first party games in our day one, but Game Pass is built on third party support more than first party because Xbox had no first party when Game Pass was created. People forget that part. Maybe because day one Game Pass is a big ass notion now. There's so many third parties day one in Game Pass. If Call of Duty joins that fucking bracket of day one in Game Pass, it's gonna be big. But I don't really want to get my hopes up on Call of Duty being day one. But they might. See, I don't think Modern Warfare 2 would be the one that drops in Game Pass. Game Pass 2023 is gonna be fucking wild, bro. They got so many games in development that we know that's in development. There's so many games that we don't know that the showcase is gonna give us. But there's so many games in development right now at Microsoft that like, even though this year is gonna be barren as hell, bro. You can say Xbox got no games. Post that every fucking where. Next year, every month is probably gonna have a fucking game in it. They're gonna have to stretch them bitches out. Because they push everything to next year. If they're like, fuck it, we're gonna take an L this year, bro. Sony gonna have their fucking thing. Yeah, fucking Avowed, Hellblade 2. There's so many games coming. This is not even gonna, like, I can't play that many games. Nobody can play that many fucking games. There's so many games I'm playing right now, bro. I've been uploading game videos every fucking day. A different game I'm playing right now. And I don't have time to play all of them. Some of them old, some of them new. Some of them I'm playing, I'm not even putting on fucking YouTube. But, like, there's still hella fucking games out there. And they're just going to keep adding more. Like Sniper Elite is coming. Freaking Farming Simulator. I'm going to play Farming Simulator. Of course I am. I played the other one. That shit kind of hard, bro. But, like, you get the fucking farm. You get the plant seeds and shit. It's actually a lot better than I expected. Yeah, the options are fucking endless, bro. And they just keep making money, keep throwing money in the Game Pass. That's where they keep getting all these big ass fucking Game Pass deals, bro. And it's like that's all you can ask for as a gamer is give me just more shit to play. Even if I can't even plug and play it, bro. I can look at a game and be like, I can play that shit right now if I want to, if I have the fucking time. You sitting over there on other platforms waiting on waiting 6 or 7 months. You like, oh yeah, my next game gonna come out. I'm gonna go buy that. I'm gonna play it. I mean, we be sitting here playing a game like a first party game, bro, with a whole list of third party games to go with it, and you're like, all right, what the fuck do we play first? Let's go play the first party one, dance around with it. People be like, oh, y'all don't finish no games, yeah, bitch, because we got like 18 fucking games dropping Game Pass, and you like, you think I'm gonna finish one before I play another one? Fuck no, I'm gonna cloud game this one. I'm gonna jump in, cloud game this one next to see if I fucking like it. Jump out of that, cloud game another fucking game because those are the options you get with fucking Game Pass, bro. People don't understand. You started a second playthrough of Outer Worlds? Bro, see. I need to go back to Outer Worlds because I finished it. I finished Outer Worlds, bro. Had a good old fucking time. But there's so many things I didn't fucking do because I bit the main story. I didn't I was just playing through the game, enjoying it. The characters are great. I'm having a good old fucking time. But then I beat it, and I'm like, wait, there was like 50 fucking quests that I never touched, bro. There was a weapon that I seen on a YouTube video. I'm like, where the fuck you get that weapon from? There's some side quests, so I gotta go play through the game and do all the side quests so I can see everything in the game, all the worlds and shit. The Outer Worlds was just a masterpiece, dropped out of nowhere by Obsidian, bro. See, I know this gonna sound like some dumbass shit to say, but I want Obsidian to make something so fucking crazy that they miss. Because Obsidian hasn't missed yet for me. I think I've said this in every fucking live stream we talk about Obsidian. They haven't fucking missed yet. Every game they drop has been some crazy masterpiece shit. And I want them to miss one time just to see what their limit is. Like, I want to see them miss, bro. Just to see what it is. We've seen so many great studios miss. And, like, their misses are still pretty good. They're not horrible. But, like, you see, like, okay, your limit is this. Don't go past that. This is your lane. Stick to it. We know what you can do. You don't have to go any further, bro. You're great. But, like, Obsidian has done so many different things. And they haven't fucking missed yet. And I'm like, when are y'all gonna miss, bro? I just need to see it. They need to give them, like, a big-ass 5-year, like, $40-50 million budget game and just let them fucking go do some crazy shit just to see if they miss. I just want to see if they can miss, bro. You say I don't want them to miss. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate them. Everybody love Obsidian, bro. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I want to see the limit of their power, bro, because they looking like they have unlimited key out here. They're playing out here like like they have 100% settings, bro. Like they shooting 100% from the field. That shouldn't be possible, especially for a gaming studio. Like every time they've touched some shit, it turned to gold. Like, come on now. I need to see the extent of this power. I need to see the full extent of their capabilities, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I want them to, like, fail and crumble as a gaming studio. I don't want them to go through some crazy ass shit. I just want to see them take on something so fucking crazy that it just so happened to not be as good as something that they made before. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see I want to see the extent of their power like CD Projekt Red did with Cyberpunk 2077. That's what I want to see. I don't want them to see them crumble and fall and fail like Cyberpunk did. Because even at Cyberpunk, being some of the craziest, wildest shit CD Projekt has ever made, that miss is still some good ass fucking game if you get rid of all the bugs and shit like that. That is what I'm saying. I want to see the extent of fucking of Obsidian's power. A vow to make you forget about Skyrim. See, I don't want that to happen because they're brothers in arms now. Like you don't want a war between like family of studios because then it's gonna be like this animosity in the fan base. They're like, oh, Obsidian makes better games than Bethesda and shit like that. Like no, Bethesda made Skyrim. Skyrim lasted 15 fucking years. If a vow can last 15 years, then we can talk about a vow make you forget about Skyrim. But there's not a single game on this planet that make anybody forget Skyrim existed. Not a single fucking game. Skyrim can drop again today, and I bet it have 1 million plus players. It can drop again, bro. It can sell again. They can sell the bitch again for $70, bro. And I bet that bitch still sell at least 1 million on the first day. Avowed is going to be good because if you play Pillars of Eternity and you understand that world that Obsidian has built, out of like the Fate Walkers and the way you like talk to ghosts and interact with the world, that world is already amazing. If they make a game built like Skyrim, just like combat, you're in the world for real, because Pillars of Eternity is a top-down thing. And if Valve can turn that into a Skyrim-based world, this is going to be fucking good, bro. It's going to be fucking good. But Pillars of Eternity is kind of dark. It's not as lighthearted as Skyrim is. Like, oh, they got... Skyrim's not lighthearted, but, like, it's not as brutal as, like, Pillars of Eternity is. Like, you walk through villages in Pillars of Eternity, people talking down on you, spitting at you. There's people hanging from the rafters. Like, you could be one of them next, so you keep talking to me. It's like, Pillars of Eternity goes hard. And those are some enjoyable-ass games. I played them on PC a while back. Avowed can definitely touch on that and do a whole lot more with it. I'm looking forward to Avowed a whole lot. Is it maybe they're working on New Vegas 2 with Bethesda? New Vegas, see, Fallout New Vegas is definitely unmatched in the Fallout series. It's definitely the best Fallout game to ever fucking come out. Fallout 3 is definitely a close second, but Fallout New Vegas did everything Fallout 3 did better. Definitely better. Wasteland is brutal also. Well, Wasteland was made by... forget the name of the fucking studio, bro. God damn. Wasteland was made by the other people. The people that originally made Fallout. That is so crazy, bro. The 3 Fallout dev teams are all in the same umbrella now. Yeah, In Exile. Yeah, In Exile created Fallout. They sold it to Bethesda, and then Bethesda contracted out to Obsidian, and now all 3 of them are brothers in arms. Everybody can make a Fallout game every year. New Fallout game every year. But yeah, Wasteland is brutal. I can't even play Wasteland, bro. Like, I play Wasteland 3, I get my shit beat in the beginning of the game. And I'm so bad at it that I keep trying to play this game and keep failing, and I just keep quitting. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I'll try again another week, another month. I keep trying. I keep failing, but I keep trying. So, like, Soon I'll be good at Wasteland, good enough to play it, but that's just me. In the name of showcases, though, we gotta talk about this rumor going around about the PlayStation showcase. We talked about this last week. PlayStation having a showcase the first week of June. Microsoft have monopoly with Western RPGs. Where it looked like, bro, it looked like they are. I mean, EA still has some of them. They still got Dragon Age, they still got Mass Effect, but like when those games taking so long to even get news out about them that people kind of forget that there's other Western RPGs out there. It's just the biggest named ones, which are the Bethesda ones and the fucking Obsidian ones, are popping off on the Xbox platform. And they're going to keep popping on the Xbox platform for as long as Xbox is going to be a thing, as long as Microsoft is going to keep Xbox a thing, I should say. Western RPGs are definitely up now. And Xbox is really trying to get into the JRPG situation. That's why there was things with Atlas. They were talking about games coming to Xbox. Hopefully they do that because Atlas makes some good ass JRPGs. I played some on PC. They're pretty fucking good. I would love to play them on Xbox and quick resume in and out of them bitches so I don't have to keep relaunching fucking games. That's the only thing I don't like about me playing on PC. That's why I said in my last video with Berserk, I want to play it on Xbox, but it never fucking came because I want to fucking quick resume the game. That is it, bro. I just want to quick resume the game so I don't have to fucking relaunch this browser every fucking time I want to play Berserk. Yeah, so the Sony showcase is supposed to be the beginning of June. And then there was rumors going around about Final Fantasy being showed in the beginning of June. So everybody was expecting that Square Enix is having a showcase for themselves like during E3 time. But I'm like, what if they showing Final Fantasy again at this rumored Sony showcase around the same time people were expecting Square Enix to have their showcase? And it got me thinking, bro. Because Square Enix sold all their Western studios too, so they're going just full on, JRPG with all their shit now. All their Western shit is gone. They sold it all to Embracer Group. So if Sony and Square Enix are pairing up for a showcase like Bethesda and Microsoft is having, are we gonna get any Final Fantasy news for fucking Xbox on there? Because everybody's still waiting for Final Fantasy VII to come to Xbox because it's supposed to be timed exclusive for PlayStation for 1 year. Then it went to PC. But it's been on PC for like a year. It's been on PlayStation for like 3 years now, it feels like. And it's like, when the fuck the Xbox one coming out, bro? So everybody was still waiting. So they hoping it's two different showcases. So then, Square Enix would talk about the Xbox platform. But if they're going on the PlayStation stage to talk about Final Fantasy, which that was one of the marketing deals for PlayStation, it was on their fucking wall board, is Final Fantasy. They have Final Fantasy in their hands, bro. Square Enix gave them the marketing deal. So we don't know what the fuck Final Fantasy is going to do on the Xbox platform. Square Enix has zero interest from me. After Embracer Group, I mean, I don't understand why they sold to Embracer like that. But I mean, Embracer is not scared to make some of the world's most famous game franchises come back to life. That's one thing I kind of enjoyed about Embracer. It is that they recreated a whole lot of shit that people wouldn't dare to touch ever again. Like Destroy All Humans, that game was fucking amazing when I was a kid, bro. But in this day and age, when everybody's offended by everything, and Crypto ass came out in 4K 60, I was like, there's no fucking way he survives this, bro. But he's getting a second fucking game. Destroy All Humans 2 is definitely coming out, and I can't wait to buy that shit. I can't wait to fucking buy that shit. The first one's in Game Pass, so if you ain't played it, the first one is definitely in Game Pass. THQ made some amazing games back then, and I'm glad that Embracer Group picked that shit up and allowed them to make the games that we want to see. Yeah, like they make games that AAA publishers are like, oh, that's too risky now for business because you put a budget of, $30-40 million into the game and then it doesn't sell well and you don't get no return on that. There's a lot of publishers just too scared of that. That's why people be like, oh, EA has all these IPs that people would love to see again. But when EA look at it, they like, we make more money off free to play fucking Apex than we do off anything we create that has a big budget game under it. So they just not gonna fucking do it. So people want EA to sell some of their IPs to other companies so then they can make the games. So then EA can stick to making money off Apex. And it's like EA's not gonna fucking do that because it gives them value. It gives them a lot of fucking value. But everybody wants to see some of the old ass EA games come back to life, bro. Everybody want to see like Army of Two and shit hit back on the market. Those games are fucking good. That shit was amazing, bro. Why the fuck did EA stop it? It doesn't make sense, bro. They bringing back Dead Space, of course, but they're redoing it. They're changing the way it is. There's going to be a full-on remake of the game, but there's still so many EA IP that are just sitting dormant. Just like Activision IP, that feels like we're going to bring a whole lot of shit back when Activision comes to the Xbox platform. Why? Because those shits are still going to get hits on Game Pass. Microsoft don't have to worry about game sales. They don't have to worry about if there's going to make the return back on investment. They don't have to worry about none of that shit no more. Because they got fucking Game Pass, bro. That's why Sony fans be looking like, oh, we only get fucking third-person action games because those are the ones that hit the most for Sony. They're not getting any variety over there from Sony first party. That reason is because Sony doesn't want to risk it. They don't want to waste money on a game that nobody's going to play. They want to make something good and easy. Everybody can walk through that bitch on fucking normal difficulty. Nobody gonna have a problem. They can watch some cutscenes, do a little bit of gameplay segments, and beat the fucking game, enjoy themselves, and their money's just fucking wasted. Like, that's all they need. But Microsoft is gonna throw a whole lot of random shit into Game Pass, and it's gonna just generate money on its own. Because you downloading Game Pass, you jump into a random ass game that fucking never been seen in a long time. You like, oh shit, I forgot that game existed. You jump in there, you play it for a little bit, you enjoy yourself, you get out, you go play something else. It's still gonna be there. And people that love that game, and it's like, oh, they praise that game. They used to love that game when they was a kid. They can be playing that game nonstop all they want in Game Pass. They can even go buy the fucking game if they want to, because those games used to hit for them as a kid. And that's the power of what old franchises can do. But with the Sony method of just remaking everything every fucking 4 years, and like, yeah, we're just gonna remake the game again and sell it again because they know people are gonna want it. It's cheaper that way, for one, and it doesn't take a lot of time away from them making new shit. Which is, it's cool and all, but when you look at it, like, there's a rumor right now. Yeah, the variety of Game Pass is definitely needed. That's why they're getting all the IP they can. That's why Crash and Spyro and shit, they're going to get new games. And those new games are going to come to Game Pass day one. And people are going to fucking love them. And that's the beauty of all these IP coming to Game Pass. Can we get a StarCraft game that's not a real-time strategy game? Like an RPG StarCraft game? Because that world is fucking amazing. That whole universe that they built around the Zerg and shit, top tier. Phenomenal. I want to see that game in an RPG form. Or even in a Doom-style first-person shooter form. I want to see that game in a different light, not just RTS, bro. Because the Zerg and shit is cool. I love fucking Kerrigan ass turning into like the fucking Swarm Queen and shit. That shit's amazing. It looked so good. The cutscenes were so amazing too. Like, the game was crazy. It's just, once you get out of all the story shit and you go into the gameplay and you start real-time strategy and the fuck out of this game, I'd be like, yeah, it's like Halo Wars 2, bro. It's like, yeah, I like the game, but like, I don't want to be sending fucking troops and watching them destroy smaller troops. That shit gets annoying after a while. And that's why I leave games like that. Because I can't interact with them myself. And that's kind of how I get with like third-person action games. Because some of them I play, and you be watching like 5 minutes of cutscenes, bro. And then you get back into the game. And you be like, alright, time to do this. But yeah, on the remake subject. The rumor that fucking The Last of Us is getting a fucking remake killed me, bro. I saw that. I was on Twitter. I was scrolling. Oh, shit. My bad. I was scrolling. The Last of Us trending. Why is The Last of Us trending? They are getting a show from HBO. So I remember this. I'm like, oh, it's probably the show. They probably like get to see like some back scene shit with the actors or something. So I click on it, and there were Sony fans on there. Like some of the biggest YouTube Sony fans on there. Like, yeah, Sony, I can't wait for you to remake The Last of Us this holiday season. I'm like, why the fuck would Sony remake The Last of Us again, bro? They already released The Last of Us on the PlayStation 3. They re-released that bitch Definitive Edition on PlayStation 4. everybody still have that fucking copy of the game. Why the fuck are they remaking The Last of Us again, bro? Remake, bro. They don't need another remake of a game that they already re-released just to promote a TV show of a game that you know all Sony fans are gonna love. What is that gonna do for the show if people just buy the fucking story again? And you're gonna play that story again on TV? Like, is I think I don't know. My brain just doesn't wrap around the remake thing. Maybe because I've been on Xbox too long and backwards compatibility has been a great thing. So I haven't had to buy many remakes or remasters except for fucking Mass Effect. And that's because I'm a fanboy for it. But other than that, yeah, it's like, if you bought The Last of Us twice already, why the fuck would you go buy it a third time just to promote the fucking TV show when they already re-released the game already? Just like Demon Souls, it just got remade, right? What if in 3 years they re-release Demon Souls again? Why? I mean, it does work. Like, Sony fans love to buy shit again, and I mean, that's because Sony doesn't give them the nostalgia factor of being able to play the games that they already fucking own. Backwards compatibility is locked behind fucking PlayStation Plus's paywall, and you know they have PlayStation 4 games, and some of them don't work properly, and they don't run as well on the PlayStation 5 as they do on PlayStation 4. There's a whole lot of factors that go into that. So when they see, oh, it's getting remade to be using all the features of the PlayStation 5, they like, oh, that's going to be a great deal, but then they have to pay $70 for it? That sounds like robbery, bro. But there's like communion out there. They just giving their money to Sony. Like, thank you, Sony. Thank you for giving me everything that I already own again. And they just dropping $70 into the fucking communion plate. Like, that's all they're fucking doing, bro. And Sony's loving that shit. Sony fans love that shit too. Because MBG and them, they definitely was like, yeah, I can't wait for this remake. Why? Like, you already bought the game twice. Supposedly, you're a PlayStation fan. There's no fucking way you don't own The Last of Us twice already. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of people on YouTube that I see, like fans and like creators and shit, that be talking like, yeah, PlayStation 4 was hitting, but the PlayStation 5 is just PlayStation 4 reskin, like, again, bro. And they like, they not hitting no more. PlayStation 4 was hitting, bro. You can't just re-release PlayStation 4 games on PlayStation 5 and expect them to still hit. They're not hitting no more, bro. Sony, what are you doing over there? And I mean, it's gonna take time. No, they're saying the games are getting worse. People are saying like Horizon Forbidden West was trash compared to Horizon Zero Dawn. And I'm like, that shouldn't be how sequels work. But they cut so much shit out of Horizon Forbidden West so they can push that bitch 4K 30 frames per second. And it's like Horizon Zero Dawn was so much of a better game. And I'm like, I never played Horizon Zero Dawn or the Horizon Forbidden West, so I can't really speak on it on my own. But for people that are fans of Horizon Zero Dawn and they're saying Horizon Forbidden West is actual trash compared to it, that says a lot about what Sony's doing with these games, bro. This says a lot, because a lot of people like it wasn't as good. Like, they rather have Horizon Zero Dawn remade than have Horizon Forbidden West. And I'm like, that's fucking sad. That is sad. He said Zero Dawn was a snooze fest. See, I never played it. It wasn't one of those games that attracted my attention. Like, the only games on PlayStation when I had an Xbox One that attracted my attention was Persona 5, because I played Persona 4 on PC, was God of War Remake, which I played on PC and I actually don't fucking like it. I thought I was gonna like it, and I actually don't, because it's real deal boring out here. And what do you call it? Bloodborne. Those are the 3 PlayStation games on PlayStation 4 generation that I saw, and I'm like, those games I want to play. Would I buy a PlayStation for them? Fuck no. Like, no. I'm not buying a whole console for 3 games. But those 3 games are 3 games that I noticed on a PlayStation platform that I wanted to play. And I played one of the 3, and I didn't even fucking like it. I ended up not fucking liking it. Yeah, and like, I still want to play Bloodborne. I want to get a chance to play Bloodborne. If it comes to PC, if they announce it coming to PC, I'm going to fucking buy it. I'm going to play it on there just to see how it is. Because I've played all the Dark Souls games. I didn't play Sekiro. I didn't play Bloodborne. And I played fucking Elden Ring. So, like, if I can go play Bloodborne just to get it out of my system, bro. Like, if I even hate it, like I hate fucking God of War, like, it's fine. Like, God of War just feels fucking boring to me, bro. I be playing it. Combat feels sluggish as hell. It's not. I can't say it's not varied enough because I've been playing Berserk and that shit's kind of fun just hacking and slashing through. But legit, Kratos feels like he's throwing pillows. Like, I be hitting fucking Draugr and legit you hit their ass like 6 times. You juggle them in the air and niggas not dying, bro. And I'm like, this nigga Kratos was deleting niggas in God of War 3. You said Bloodborne is up there with Elden Ring. See, some of the greatest Souls players I've ever met have all said Bloodborne is like top tier. Like, it was amazing. Like, it was so different from the Souls series that it made it a breath of fresh air for Souls fans. Cause Bloodborne was something different, and they like, this shit is fucking good. Like, the parry system being tied to the gun and not just blocking with a shield, having to like dodge and time, and having to be more aggressive when you fight instead of like passive and, you know, defensive, made the game different. It made people have to change their playstyle from Dark Souls to Bloodborne, and it was worth it. And I want to see that, because when I play Dark Souls and you try to be aggressive, you get your shit crunched on. That is going to fly way better in Bloodborne because the blood trade aspect of the game. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Bloodborne. That's why I want to play one. I want to play it. I'm not going to buy a whole PlayStation to go play Bloodborne. If they bring that bitch to PC, that's fine. If I got to miss out on it my whole fucking life, that's cool. That's cool. It's just one of those games that I saw on a PlayStation platform that I would definitely choose to play. I would definitely choose to play that game if I could on a platform that I wanted. Like, I'm not gonna go over there to play it, but it's one of those things. So yeah, back to the fucking Last of Us remake thing. So legit, if the Last of Us 2 is being remade and it's coming out holiday season, what the fuck does that do for God of War? Cause you know most of these Sony niggas only gonna buy one. So like, if God of War Ragnarok is coming out in December, if everybody's still praying and hoping that it doesn't get delayed again, it's coming out in December. If God of War comes out right next to The Last of Us, who's buying which game? Cause you know some of the Sony fans can't afford more than one $70 game at a time. So you know, so one of them is not about to sell during holiday season. And then the Hogwarts Legacy game is coming to holiday season. They're all coming at the same time, bro. Sony has got a lot of ground to make up. They're stacking this fucking holiday with a whole lot of games. And if their fans are going to try to play all of them, 90% of their fucking fan base is only going to buy one. And I wonder which one it is. Yeah, it's still a 50-50 until they have a showcase and they announce God of War Ragnarok is coming this day in December. Nobody knows when God of War is coming out. It still doesn't have a release date. It just says coming holiday, hopefully. But if The Last of Us is coming the same holiday, bro, it's like, what are Sony fans gonna do? Yeah, they're gonna be eating good for the most part. I mean, I didn't enjoy God of War, so I'm not gonna enjoy God of War Ragnarok. Sony gonna bundle these with PlayStation 5s? They're gonna have to, bro, because people not gonna be able to buy both of those games. There's a whole lot of those kids and shit that own a PlayStation 5. A whole lot of fanboys that be talking about, oh, PlayStation got the best exclusives. They can't even buy all the fucking games. They don't even buy all the games. They don't even look like they buy all the fucking games. They probably buy like 1 or 2 PlayStation games every fucking year. So if 2 of them bitches drop, and they both for $70, because you know Sony's not about to throw a discount for The Last of Us. You know they're not fucking throwing a discount for The Last of Us. Even though it's a remake of a remade game already. They're still going to throw a $70 price tag on that shit. Because they know Sony fans are going to buy it. And it's like, how does that go against God of War Ragnarok in the same fucking month? So if people go to their moms and be like, hey, I want a new game this month. And it's like, fine, it's Christmas time. They're going to blow some money. What game do you want? God of War Ragnarok, $70. And their parents be like, all right, I'm going to buy it. It was good, Chrono. Yeah, Sony's so pro-consumer. Yes, bro. It's kind of strange how they do these things. So, yeah, they parents go buy them God of War Ragnarok, $70. And then the next week come, and The Last of Us remake is coming out. And they're like, I want that game. And it's like, all right, how much is it? $70. They're not about to buy you another fucking game, kid. They not about to pull that shit. God of War Ragnarok on PC day and date. Oh my god, that shit would be brutal. That shit would be brutal for every fucking Sony fan out there. That would hit them harder than anything, bro. God of War Ragnarok goes PC day and date. They would jump ship. They would jump ship faster than if Call of Duty drops a Game Pass day one. They jump the ship faster. Like if God of War goes to PC, Sony fans are not staying, bro. The hardcores, the ones that be like, oh, I love Sony so much, I'm gonna stay because I love the platform, even though they have no platform features for you to love. You say you love the games. I mean, if you could play the games anywhere, you wouldn't need a PlayStation. They opinion is already flawed when they go be like, oh, I love the platform, but they don't have shit on the platform that keeps you involved. But the games. But if the games go to PC, what you need a PlayStation for? The platform is empty, bro. They only got games from, what Sony fans say. So if God of War Ragnarok goes to PC day one, Sony fans are cooked. They're cooked. Did you see WB cut the last gen support for Gotham Knights? Damn, Gotham Knights still coming out. I forgot that shit was still coming out. It got delayed for a while, bro. It went unnoticed for a long time. But if Gotham Knight is still coming, they cut the last gen version probably because they don't want the budget no more. They cut that out the budget because they're like, yeah, bro, we're gonna have to work too hard, and they got to optimize 5 versions of the game. They didn't want to deal with that shit, bro. WB is already, going under crazy weird things that are going on with AT&T. So yeah, I guess they're trying to cut all the Gotham Knights could use Game Pass. I mean, if they could get Gotham Knight day one in Game Pass, that should be good, bro. That should be real good. Cause it is a multiplayer game, isn't it? Ain't it like a 4-player co-op Batman game? I don't know any details about Gotham Knight because how long it's been in the shadows. I remember when they first showed it, and they showed Nightwing, and they showed fucking Red Hood, they showed Batgirl, and I think Robin. I think it's the 3 Robins, and then Batgirl, I think. I don't remember. And Batman's supposed to be dead, and everybody's like, oh, Batman's dead. I don't want to play the fucking game. Yeah, it's co-op. It fits Xbox Target. Yeah, it does, bro. Because, playing Rainbow Six Extraction still, that shit is good. And it's fun. It do need... What can I say? It needs a more casual mode to it because you gotta really try hard in fucking Rainbow Six Extraction, and there's some casual players on there that don't give a fuck that you're playing with one of your highest rated characters, and they will get your ass killed and and leave you for dead, bro. And it's you need a real deal dedicated squad to play fucking Rainbow Six Extraction, and I think that's the only thing really holding it back from being a good casual multiplayer game. But I mean, Gotham Knights, you could just jump in and out and beat niggas up. I'm really looking forward to playing Batgirl in that game, though. Because I played Batgirl in, what the fuck is it called? Arkham City. And her fucking combat is good. It's fun. It's so fluid. It's her like Catwoman, too. Catwoman's combat was amazing. They need a Catwoman game, bro. I champion it. Give me a Catwoman game. I will buy the fuck out of it, bro. Ash vs. Evil Dead. Is that out now? Assassin's Creed Origins is coming to Game Pass. And they're getting the next gen update. Or some optimization for next gen. That's why it's coming. Because people's like, oh, Game Pass doesn't really, put on old games. But it's getting a next gen update. That's why they're putting it in the forefront of it coming to Game Pass. Because it's getting 120 frames mode or 60 frames, 4K 60 or something like that for Assassin's Creed Origins. But Ash vs. Evil Dead, I played a lot of Ash vs. Evil Dead. Not on camera, not with people. Why? Because we were NDA'd out and we were testing the fucking game. So, yeah. So, I got to test Ash vs. Evil Dead months ago. I was playing it for a while. I think I still have it downloaded on my console. Because, yeah, we've been playing it for a while. It's fun. It's cool. But when we were playing it beta version and alpha version and stuff, niggas don't know how to work together. So we kept losing a whole lot of the time because niggas don't know how to work together, folks. We're going around. We were going around these things. You know, you gotta like solve these little puzzles and shit. You gotta like make the book the Omnicrons and shit like that. And niggas don't know how to stick together. And we were getting our ass beat. Like you can fight for a while, but like once you start dying and you gotta go loot to find heals and shit, like niggas was not playing as a team, bro. So we kept fucking losing. I don't think I've won in Ash vs. Evil Dead in all the testing that we did. But I didn't know the game was out yet. I kind of want to play it now that it's more players and there's going to be better communication. Because for some reason, when you testing shit, niggas don't want to use the fucking mic and talk to each other. It's like I'm going to find your identity or something, bro. We testing a fucking game 8 months out from launch. Nobody's going to fucking remember you when the game finally comes out. Just like Friday the 13th. I mean, yeah, but it has like a whole little, like, chapter story thing that goes with it. Cause like you go through and you can like do things to like progress the story in Ash vs. Evil Dead, and then there's enemies that try to like stop you from progressing. So I guess that's where the Dead by Daylight thing comes in at. But it's not just like a killers run around and kill the survivors type of thing. Like there's a whole story that you have to go through to like beat them, to like beat the Evil Dead. It's just if you work as a team well enough. Because they can like corrupt you and get you to turn on your teammates. Like they got a whole lot of good concepts in Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's just when you played with like some people that don't communicate, you're not gonna have a good time. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead. Like, have you played Survivors versus Infected on Left 4 Dead? Where like you're going through the normal campaign, but the special infected on the other side are actually human players, and they try to stop you from progressing. That's exactly what Ash vs. Evil Dead is. It's exactly like that, and it's actually really fucking fun. And playing as the Evil Dead, like they got some good ass like powers and shit to try to like fuck with your brain and like manipulate you to like fight your teammates and shit like that. And it's good because your teammates don't want to hurt you because they don't want to kill you, and then you be out of the fucking game and you can't help them. But the Evil Dead can turn you against your people, especially when they leave you behind and you be alone. You be in the dark too long. You start going insane and shit. Yeah, like the game is good. It's fun. It's just like you really gotta find a good community of people that can actually play the game in its entirety, bro. Because some people just gonna be in the game just to fuck around, and it's gonna ruin your experience too. Because it's not one of those games you can go in and try to play alone and have a good time. Like you really need a community to make the game good. But it is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. I'm glad that it actually made it out because it was kind of buggy last time we tested it, but that was like months ago. I don't know if it came out and it still has some of the bugs and shit in it because the last playtest was like in April or some shit. But yeah, that's good. I wasn't expecting that shit to come out now anyway. Oh yeah, Future's Game Showcase. So the Future Game Showcase, they announced it. It's going to be on the 11th, right before the Microsoft Showcase, on the 12th of June. Which this it's adding up to be a nice little like E3 weekend, especially if Sony actually does something in the beginning of that with Square Enix. If Square Enix is not doing their own thing, so the Future's Game Showcase. I think the last thing they did that was like Jeff Keighley and them on there, showing fucking Babylon's Wonderland or some shit, and like the showcase wasn't that good. But now that E3 is kind of like washed up and everybody's doing their own thing, I wonder what the Future Game Showcase is going to have on it. Could be anything. It could be anything. It could be more of the same of last year. It could be trash. But like you said, you expect Sony Showcase to be heavily focused on PlayStation VR 2. When are they doing the PlayStation VR 2, bro? Because I seen when they announced it, PlayStation VR 2, they're going to have, blah, 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 all the PlayStation VR shit, which is cool and all. But when are they actually going to start pushing for PlayStation VR 2? Because they can't even get PlayStation 5s built in time to get more people buying them. Hence why they got outsold 2-1 by the Series S in Japan. But we're not even going to get on that. But yeah. How when are they gonna start making hardware to sell? It's supposedly recent a holiday. Sony's trying to milk the shit out of their fans this holiday season, bro. Since Microsoft don't have nothing this holiday, from what we know from this moment and when we make this fucking live stream, Sony's just milking the fuck out of this holiday, bro. They got marketing rights for the Harry Potter game. They have PlayStation VR 2 supposedly. They have fucking Last of Us. They have God of War Ragnarok. What else are they releasing this holiday season, bro? That is, they are milking the fuck out their fans this holiday season. It doesn't make sense. Why are they pushing everything to the same holiday season? When they can't even get chips to make PlayStation 5s, bro. How do you expect to sell PlayStation VRs when you don't have PlayStation 5s? And legit, the first PlayStation VR headset only sold 5 million units. PlayStation VR 1 sold 5 million units, bro. The first Connect sold like 25 million. So like, if PlayStation VR 1 only sold 5 million for 100 million customers, how much do they expect PlayStation VR 2 to sell? I don't understand the strategy Sony goes with when they make these kind of decisions. I'm not a big boss CEO of a fucking multi-billion-dollar corporation, so I can't really speak from experience or nothing. But like from a senior manager in my field, bro, like I wouldn't be putting too much flack in PlayStation VR 2 and PlayStation VR 1 didn't do that well. Like that's 5% of the customer base fucked with PlayStation VR. 5%. There was 100 million consoles sold. That means there could have been at least 50 million PlayStation VRs out there, and that still wouldn't be good. It'd be 50%. I mean, adoption rate would still be, half. That's not good. That's not bad. Sony bought Haven. Haven hasn't even made a game yet, bro. Look, when they show all these studios and what games they made, it was showing like Guerrilla Games and they made Horizon. They showed Ben Studios and they made fucking zombie game. I forget the fucking name of it. They showed Naughty Dog and they have The Last of Us and they have the other people, Uncharted. They showed fucking Sucker Punch and they got Tsushima, and then they showed like Bungie and they got fucking Destiny 2, and then they showed Haven and it's just a logo. And it's like, because they haven't made a fucking game yet, Sony, bro. Y'all bought Haven in the middle of their first development cycle in history of their studio and was like, you work for us now. And it's like, all right, what the fuck does that do for the morale of the team, bro? Like, you just come in mid development, it's like, y'all work for us now. Are you gonna change the way they make their fucking game? Is that game turning from whatever the fuck they was making to a third-person action game because Sony came in? What happens to Haven Studios' first game? We don't even know what the fuck it is, bro. We just know they was working on a game, and then Sony bought them. Haven't heard everything since. I mean, Housemarque was there too. They made Returnal. Then they made Returnal with DLC, and I think they start selling it again or some shit. Haven's making Call of Duty Killer. Oh my gosh, it's just like Killzone and the Halo Killer, bro. It's not gonna live. Wait. How the fuck is indie studio Haven making a Call of Duty Killer? What? What? Haven, the indie studio Haven, the ex fucking Google dev team Haven is making a Call of Duty Killer, bro. That can't be real. That can't be real. There's no fucking way. Like, the two biggest shooters in the world are owned by Xbox, bro. Yeah, you gotta be joking, bro. There's no fucking way somebody said Haven's making Call of Duty. There's no fucking way. I mean, Sony does have Deviation. Deviation is like a second party deal. Sony and Deviation are together making a shooter game as well. But I mean, if anything, just bring fucking Killzone back. Like, they could do that. They own Killzone. They can just bring Killzone back. It wouldn't be too hard. Like, yeah, Killzone failed to kill fucking Halo, but they can still make Killzone, especially if y'all lose Call of Duty. Yeah, Deviation is supposed to be making a shooter for Sony. Like, what kind of shooter? We don't fucking know, because Sony doesn't tell people any fucking thing. So, we know what Xbox is making. We don't know shit about what Sony's making, other than remakes and remasters. and DLCs. Like that's it. Like shit that they can just make in a year and then just put out to their customer base. But we don't know anything long term of what Sony's doing. And PlayStation VR 2 is coming. What are they working on with their? Platinum Games did make a new game. They did make a new game, and it was called something trash. What the fuck was the last thing Platinum just made? Platinum Games. What the fuck did they just make? It was something real garbage. They just Babylon's Fall. They just released Babylon's Fall, my boy, and that shit did not go over well. And Platinum is a big name JRPG studio, bro. It's so crazy that two of the top dogs of JRPGs, which is fucking Platinum Games and fucking Square Enix, made some of the worst shit ever developed, and they try to compare that to Xbox's fucking Crossfire X, which was made by some Korean people 12 years ago. And then Remedy made the story mode, which the story mode was actually pretty fucking good. If I do say so myself, I played it for the channel. If y'all haven't seen it, definitely go watch that. It's on the channel right now. I think I made a playlist for it, maybe. Hopefully I did, because I'm kind of bad at doing that shit. But legit, those Korean studios, some small studios made that shit. And then Platinum goes and make that fucking garbage with fucking Square Enix. And they go like, see, look, we got our... It's just like Crossfire X. No, it's nothing like Crossfire X. Crossfire X is an old-ass game, and this feels like an old-ass game. Platinum and fucking Square made a whole new, brand new game. And it was hot fucking garbage, bro. We're not the same. Those things are not the same. Platinum would love to be acquired by Xbox, bro. They want to make Scalebound so bad. But if your track record is fucking Babylon Fall, there's no way people's going to want you to make Scalebound now. Like Platinum, you ruined yourself. Because like, your name is in front. Like, it ain't Square Enix featuring Platinum. No, it's Platinum Games featuring Square Enix. You fucked up, Platinum, bro. Nobody's going to give them the benefit of the doubt no more. Yeah, you made Nier. Yeah, 2B's ass has like how many fucking polygons in it. Yes, we know that. But like, what did you make after that? A remake of a game. Okay, that was still alright. It's still an alright game. Then you make fucking Babylon's Fall. You're done. You're washed. I mean, Platinum can still probably do some good shit. Vanquish was great. That was another remake of a game. Vanquish was already a game. I played that as a kid on PlayStation 2. I think it was on PlayStation 2. Yeah, I think it was definitely a PlayStation 2 game where you just slide around everywhere. You know, you just super slide around with this fucking jetpack bodysuit on that transforms. It wasn't? Was it a PlayStation? I swear that shit was on PlayStation 2, bro. What? Was it not? Because I swear I played that shit around the time. Was it a, like, it's a 2010. It was a mid 360 era game. It began in 2007. Huh. I definitely played this when I was young. 2010 sounds about right. There's another game I played that's exactly like this then. What the fuck is it? Because there's another game like this I played on PlayStation 2. And it's exactly like fucking Vanquish, bro. But yeah, I played Vanquish way back in the day. So yeah, they redid that shit. Now, I mean, Bayonetta is still pretty cool. It's still good, but that's like a Nintendo thing now. Like, they kind of sold that to Nintendo. So yeah, Platinum is pretty down bad on their name. They gotta really pick that shit up because they've been missing. They've been missing. Square's been missing too. But I mean, Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming and he looks exactly like fucking Noctis from Final Fantasy. Vanquish is not a remake. Are you sure? Did they just re-release that shit? Cause I definitely seen like the bundle with Bayonetta on the store. And like higher resolution, bro. So did they not remake it? They just remaster that bitch and put it out? Cause it definitely wasn't the 360 version. They definitely re-released that bitch again. Hold on, let's go to the Xbox store, bro. I just need to see what the fuck Vanquish was exactly. Because if it was just a 360 one that they just like re-released again, I mean, it kind of makes sense why it didn't pop. But like, yeah, it was just a 10th anniversary bundle. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, because this is what I'm talking about. They definitely re-released that bitch again. It wasn't just a so it was just a they didn't update it at all or anything. I mean, it was hella cheap. It was really fucking cheap. But I mean, the 360 version is on the store as well. Cause yeah, they put the backwards compatible version, so if you had the disc, you can just play it. But yeah, they definitely released like the 10th anniversary of Vanquish and Bayonetta and dropped them bitches together. That's when I remember seeing it come back, and I was like, why the fuck they re-releasing Vanquish, bro? I mean, it was good, but like it's not gonna like change anybody's mind. Not gonna revolutionize the game or nothing like that. But I mean, yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, for $20, it's not. I mean, it's not a bad re-release or whatever the fuck they did. I mean, it definitely looked better because I think I played some of it. Usually they should make a Metal Gear Rising 2. No, no, no. No. Did you play Metal Gear Rising 1? I mean, I wouldn't say Metal Gear Rising was a horrible game. It definitely wasn't Metal Gear Solid for sure. They definitely did some crazy weird shit with Metal Gear. Yeah, Metal Gear definitely did. Konami definitely did it dirty with Metal Gear Survive. Like you ruined the fucking franchise when Kojima left. They ruined it on purpose too. So like nobody's gonna revive that bitch except Kojima. And they gonna have to snatch Kojima ass back up for him to even work on the fucking game. I know Konami and Kojima is not enemies no more, which that's a good thing. They don't hate each other no more. But like I don't think Kojima's ever going back to work. Konami is casino, fucking, and they make arcade games. They got arcade games too. They got some real good arcade games from Konami. But I heard Konami's making Silent Hill. They're making Silent Hill games, and they're using Bloomberg Team to make Silent Hill. And then, PlayStation fanboys, they was going everywhere like, oh, it has to be more than one because Kojima's making one. And it's like, Kojima's not making a Silent Hill game unless he works for Konami, bro. Like, Konami's just not just about to give Kojima a fucking Silent Hill game. It's like, here, make a Silent Hill for PlayStation. And we don't have nothing to do with it. That doesn't make fucking sense for a corporation, bro. Sony fans really love this Konami shit. Trying to make a fucking Silent Hill game. And they said it's gonna be like PT. We don't care, bro. Yeah, Konami is making a whole lot of money, bro. And that's why they're getting Bloomberg Team, which is a small little horror game studio. The ones that made, what was the Two World game called that they released? I forget the name of it. With old girl, and she has like her blonde haired self. God damn, Bloomberg Team. Yeah, the Medium. Holy shit, bro. Thank you. Because I forget the name of these games so fast. Yeah, the Medium. Yeah, they made the Medium. The Medium was good. Silent Hill teaser. Yeah, the Silent Hill teaser was PT. Which PT was top tier, bro. Everybody played PT. You walk through the hallways like 50, 60 times. And then when you finally get outside, you turn into Norman Reedus. And you walk down the street and it says Silent Hill. But then the game got fucking canceled. And the game never turned into anything. Then Norman Reedus and Kojima end up making Death Stranding. And Norman Reedus like, we're making Death Stranding too. And now everybody's like, damn, Kojima's making Death Stranding too. So he definitely not making fucking Silent Hill. Exactly, nigga. We keep trying to tell PlayStation fans, Kojima's not making fucking Silent Hill. He would have been said that shit. Yeah, Death Stranding 2 is coming. Yeah, yeah. PlayStation fans were definitely saying that when Norman Reedus like, yeah, he's been with Kojima making Death Stranding 2. And that was out of nowhere because they didn't know Death Stranding 2 was getting created. But it is. Death Stranding 2 coming to PlayStation 5. But it's like, do Sony fans even want a Death Stranding 2? A lot of them will act like, yes, they do. But like, nobody wanted to be Mailman in the first place. They thought it was going to be this crazy interactive experience. And it was mostly keeping balance while you're carrying packages across long, vast, empty land. And you love slash hate Death Stranding. I mean, I've seen Death Stranding in motion. Not me playing the motion, but I've watched it in full game motion, and it doesn't seem like it's a good game. It doesn't seem like it's a game for me, is what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say it's a bad game. It doesn't look like it's a game for me. I mean, I would try it. I would play it. I would probably dislike it and turn that bitch off. That's kind of how I would do it. Sony fanboys want anything these days. They want everything, bro. They still think fucking they delayed the game for Starfield so Starfield can come to PlayStation 5. Like they still be on some shit like that. It doesn't make sense in their reality, bro. I don't know what stones that Thanos snapped for them, but they be thinking of all kind of other shit. Amazon Simulator. That's exactly what Death Stranding was, bro. I like there was an underlining, overlining story to the game, and like the shadow world with the invisible people that touch you. I don't know, and like all the monster fucking like ad rips that they had. But like other than that, like I don't really know shit about Death Stranding. Like I don't know anything. The part of the game that I seen being played was legit you walking for like 2 hours to deliver a package from the big circle thing that you left to a settlement across the way. That was it, bro. And I was like, this is your king? This is your king, Sony. Like this is what you got. I mean, it could have been anything else. They think that Sony's gonna run away with this generation like the last one. That's gonna be kind of hard, especially with how Game Pass has been doing so fucking well, even with no first party support. People gotta understand that this nigga Microsoft and Xbox is over here still making hundreds of millions of dollars a month with no first party support. Just imagine when the first party games actually do come out, bro. People forget that shit, bro. They're doing all of this with third party support alone, with indie support, with third party support. And when the first parties start to drop and Game Pass start to fucking boom, hit on all cylinders, it's gonna do dirt to everything in the gaming industry, bro. Who's gonna withstand that punishment? Nobody. Sony's gonna be still creating games how they create games. Yeah, they got PlayStation Plus Remastered coming in a week to I forget how many countries at the first drop. But like PlayStation Plus Remastered is not about to save them. Bro, when I heard that they made KOTOR into a third person action game, a part of me wanted to be upset. A part of me really wanted to be upset. And I'm like, why would they do that to KOTOR when BioWare had the perfect fucking system built for this game? But then I had to remember that Mass Effect got turned into a third person action game. So did Dragon Age Inquisition. They got turned into a third person action game. And those games weren't bad. But I mean, that was BioWare evolving as a studio. And it still had the RPG elements of the games. It just had more action sequences in it. Just to make it look flashier on the screen. How the fuck is random ass Aspire about to make KOTOR into a game worthy of what BioWare created it to be? I don't know, bro. I don't know, and that's the part of me that's a BioWare fanboy, bro. I don't think Aspire has what it takes, and it's going to be PlayStation exclusive for a year, I think, which is kind of weird. I mean, Jedi Fallen Order is a different type of third person action game though, because it's like a Souls like game. So you really have to like play the game and evolve yourself to get through the game. Third person action games are games that you just gotta like play through, and you're in a third person perspective. You barely have to do combat. Like Souls-like games are third-person action games for the most part, but they're definitely not the same genre of game that like God of War is, or that freaking Horizon is, or just Ghost of Tsushima. Like those games are just third-person action games. You just walk through them bitches for the most part and be done. You don't have to really interact with them games a whole lot. But with Jedi Fallen Order, you have to interact with a whole lot of things. Because if you get your ass beat, there's no just reload from fucking checkpoint. You're going back to the bonfire, the meditation circle, and you're starting the whole fucking game over again. Boss battles are legit and extreme. Like, this is not just I can shoot this boss in the same spot 6 times and it dies. Like, no. No. This is not the same type of game. And they turned KOTOR into a strategy game. Because it was still third person, but like the strategic elements that KOTOR had is going to be stripped away to be an action game. Because you play KOTOR in damn near slow motion when you did play the game. Like, I still have KOTOR and KOTOR 2 downloaded right now, bro. Like, you play them bitches in slow motion for the most part. Can't wait for GT7 Director's Cut. Fuck you, dead, bro. It's going to have the $100 DLC included. For $100, bro. Oh my god, bro. GT7 was a complete mess of a game. Was a complete mess of a game, bro. I don't know what they did. That shit was outrageously done. They shouldn't have fucking did that to Gran Turismo. I know people that really fucking love Gran Turismo though, and they did this game dirty. Like, the game didn't even look better than Gran Turismo Sport on PlayStation 4. Like, it didn't look better. And they was like, this is the next gen game. Well, it was a PlayStation 4 game, and GT7 is a PlayStation 4 game. We're not going to act like it's not. It didn't look better than Gran Turismo Sport. And I'm like, that's kind of sad when this game came and got delayed to come to PlayStation 5. Just to not even look like they put any effort in to make it look better. They just re-released Gran Turismo Sport with some DLC, and they made you pay $70 for microtransactions. See, if Forza Motorsport, if the reboot, because it's not gonna be like Forza Motorsport 9 or nothing like that. It's gonna be Forza Motorsport again. They're gonna like restart the line. So they're starting a whole new chapter of Forza Motorsport. If that bitch comes out and it fucking washes Gran Turismo 7 in graphics like by a fucking lot, it's gonna hurt a whole lot of driving fans. Because it already get washed in graphics by Forza Horizon 5, but people like simulation driving. Simulation driving hits different for a whole lot of racing fans, which not for me. I like arcade racers. So like, I'm a Need for Speed person, bro. I don't play no fucking Forza. But if it comes out, Forza Motorsport comes out this year, and it slaps, and niggas like, this is fucking simulation racing at its best, GT fans are gonna be pissed, bro. Because it's not gonna have the fucking the grind DLC that you have to buy in fucking the Sony version of oh my gosh. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad, but they're gonna have to deal with that because that's the platform of choice that they wanted. If Gran Turismo is really doing them niggas that dirty, they're gonna have to get out of there. But a whole lot of people already bought Gran Turismo 7 and hates it. And it's like, that's yikes, bro. Gran Turismo fans are gonna jump ship, especially if Forza Motorsport comes out and it fucking washes Gran Turismo, bro. If it comes out and it's a comparable, if it's a comparable like product to Gran Turismo 7, if it's comparable, at least like you can say like, oh, Gran Turismo does this better, Forza does this better, it's gonna feel better for them for it not to just be a clean fucking wash. Like, the games looks better, it plays better, the cars feel better, and it doesn't have the fucking microtransaction shit in it that they put in fucking Gran Turismo 7. If it's an all-out fucking wash and they didn't get cooked on fucking Metacritic, because, you know, Sony fans love their Metacritic scores. If it get cooked on Metacritic as well, it is going to be a disaster for Gran Turismo fans. I don't even like fucking Forza, bro. I do got the steelbook for Forza Motorsport 5. I got the steelbook over there. Haven't even played it. Like, I still got codes in it and shit. I mean, it's been 5 years since the last one. Wait, Motorsport 8 came out 5 years ago? What? It's been that long? Maybe because Forza Horizon came out in between all of that. Because it kind of like blends together. Oh no, 7 was the last one, wasn't it? Damn, so 8 never even fucking came out. Holy shit. It was 7. Oh damn, this shit came out in 2017, bro. Damn, that was hellas ago. But Turn 10 does fucking magnificent work in like cars and tracks and realism of car driving. That's the reason why I don't like the games for the most part. Because the realism of driving, I don't like it. Because I don't like driving in real life. So if I don't like driving in real life, why would I like real life driving in a virtual game? I want to go 350 miles per hour down a road, bank a sharp ass turn, hit nitrous, and boost up a fucking ramp. That's what I want to do in a driving game. I don't want to hit my fucking blinker, nigga. Hit the brake, slightly turn the wheel just so I can get the right angle at drop. I don't want to have to deal with none of that, bro. I don't want my fender bender breaking off when I barely tap into another fucking plastic vehicle on the side of me. I don't have to deal with the realism, bro. That shit's hard. That's why Motorsport 5 is still sitting right there in a steel book. I ain't even touched that bitch, bro. That was the last Motorsport I played. It has simplified controls. I mean, if because I played which one had the Ford GT on the front? Was that Motorsport 6? Motorsport 6 had the yeah. So I played a little bit of Motorsport 6 in 2015. And I played that shit on easy, bro. On easy mode. The easiest settings I could possibly find where like you don't like break down your car when you like crash and shit like that. And I still couldn't hit turns. Like legit I would be driving fast. And then I'd be trying to slow down and turn and the car would go straight, bro. I was going too fast to make the turn. And I've done this in real life a couple times. So I know that is realistic because I fucking did it in real life where I was driving fast and I saw the exit and I'm like, fuck, I need to take this exit. So I slow down and try to turn and I fucking rip it, bro. Like I be fucking up. I'm a great driver in real life, but sometimes I really be fucking, especially when I be going fast on the highway. I be fucking up. So in the fucking game, when I can feel that shit, see me go watch me play Midnight Club right now. Go look up my Midnight Club, Los Angeles, on Xbox Series X. Go watch me play that game, bro, and see my driving. I'm a fucking elite driver, bro. I be sliding shit. I be cooking. But in realistic driving games, bro, where you have to drive with the knowledge of a real life driver, I don't like it. I don't like it, bro, because I know how to drive in real life, and I don't like driving in real life. I'm not a bad driver. Just like in a driving game, I want to drive as fast. I want to drive unrealistically. That's the thing. That's why I like arcade racing games because Mad Max driving is hard. Yeah, because you be sliding on sand and shit. I've been playing Mad Max, by the way. I've been playing Mad Max. I've been having a good old time playing it. But legit, you slide in the sand, and that's pretty realistic because in Motorsport 8, when they put the fucking Dubai map and you skid in the fucking sand on the map because the sand like pushes onto the map. But yeah, I can't upgrade my car in real life. I ain't got that many checks on me, bro. I got a couple, but not that many I can upgrade in real life. But like in the game, I love the aspect of just fucking around driving in a car, bro. So when they start getting realistic on me, bro, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go somewhere else. Cause that shit, hey, it get me. Especially just slowing down the turn thing, cause I'm like, fuck. You can't turn going 350 miles per hour in real life. Unless like you're an expert elite driver. Cause I've seen Somebody sent a video to me, bro. One of the most elite videos in the world. It was a dude driving in fucking Forza. It was Forza Motorsport 7. It was the latest one. And legit, man's had a racing wheel. He was sliding, bro. I'm talking about he was just fucking drifting the car around every fucking corner, bro. Flawlessly. I'm like, how good at driving do you have to be to do that shit in this game? You driving a GTA mode to complete missions then? Yes, nigga. That's exactly who the fuck I am, bro. I be sliding in GTA. I get in GTA, bro. I go get in what's his name? Franklin's fucking big ass Dodge. I get in that big ass fucking Dodge Charger, bro, and I do numbers. I upgraded that bitch, got mirror chrome all over the car, and I be sliding that bitch up and down the city, bro. I can drive in GTA from side of town to side of town without using a map better than I can do in most cities in real life. Like I know the city of fucking I know the city of Los Santos better than I know most cities in real life, bro. I like you could be like, hey, bro, take me to that one 7-Eleven downtown, bro. I can drive you there. I can fucking drive you there, bro. I don't need a map. I don't need a waypoint. I know exactly where it is. I can get your ass there in GTA, and I'll be sliding in that bitch, having a good old time. But I can't do that in Forza Motorsport. Don't even ask me. You be like, hey, can you take me to the bus stop down the street? We're crashing. We're definitely gonna crash, bro. Cause I'm gonna try to drive fast. I'm gonna hit a fucking water puddle. I'm a hydroplane. I'm gonna spin out, and we're gonna be in a dune somewhere. And it's gonna be like, what the fuck, bro? You couldn't get us down the street. That's just how I am in Forza Motorsport games. I can't help it. I be trying. I really do be trying. I need to just go really try hard, though. I need to go get on Forza Motorsport 7 and actually try to beat the game. It's a Take-Two wants to be independent. Speaking of GTA. Oh, you mean like not selling? Not becoming like merging? But they just bought a company to merge. So I don't see nobody being able to buy Take-Two for a long time. Especially with all the acquisition shit going on right now. Like if they get a 10-cent offer and they say no, nobody else is gonna be able to afford them. So Take-Two is gonna be like off the market for a while, unless investors, wanna. Yeah. So they just made a big ass investment just over the last 2 years. So I don't see Take-Two being bought up. So they might stay independent. They might grow big enough with that new company under their belt to remain an independent company. Kind of how like EA is. But nobody really, everybody wants the next GTA to come out. I don't know why GTA 5 is still alive. It's still pushing hard. And they sold the fucking next gen update. Which is outrageous. Because I wasn't expecting them to sell that shit. But they sold it. It's because Sony has marketing rights. So, they get people to buy shit on Sony platform. I didn't fucking buy it. I still got the old gen version. So, I mean, if I want to play GTA, I'm definitely going back to the GTA 5 on Xbox One. Because I already got it. And I'm playing that bitch. I'm not fucking buying fucking next gen version of Grand Theft Auto 5. That bitch came out on 4 different platforms. Like 4 generations of games. You still think they want to be required by Microsoft after Activision? I mean, there were like the thing with Microsoft acquiring Activision is because Activision couldn't control themselves, so they needed like a father figure, bro. They needed parental guidance, and that's what Microsoft is gonna give them. Take-Two has been doing amazing on their own. They have one of the longest running games in history, which is making billions and billions of dollars for them. As we speak, they're still making billions of dollars. They probably would want somebody like Microsoft to buy them just to have that pressure taken off them to keep having to make money. And I think that's what it is. Because Microsoft gives people the security that they don't have to make as much money as they have to stay afloat. And that security is a better look. Because what Sony is doing, Sony is buying people and then telling them, if you don't make no money, bro, you're going to fail. Yeah, like they don't like GTA is gonna be a big ass deal. Whoever gets a deal for GTA is gonna definitely win for a while. If Microsoft gets GTA along with fucking Minecraft and Call of Duty, they would look like a supervillain to the gaming industry. They already look like a supervillain trying to get Call of Duty right now. They would look like a mega villain. They would be a world dominating villain if they got fucking GTA. Especially in Game Pass. If they got GTA 6 right now in Game Pass, day one, Microsoft's a supervillain. Satya is a fucking supervillain, bro. They gonna have Phil Spencer with demon horns, bro, and a trident in his hand, sitting on a throne made of molten lava, bro. He's gonna be a demon to the gaming industry if they got Take Two. Yeah, I mean Microsoft is a big ass corporation, bro. They can easily turn evil at any point. I say this about Elon Musk all the time. Elon could be a supervillain. He could turn supervillain any day. He has that much money. Mans can easily turn into a mass supervillain and take over the world. It's just that they choose not to. It's the beauty of it, bro. Microsoft choose to be the nice guy in the gaming industry. They giving all this shit away. Yeah, they have DRM problems. Yeah, their first party is kind of missing this fucking year, bro, because of delays and shit like that. That's fine, but they could easily go supervillain and start buying everything. Yeah, like Phil's a cool dude. He plays games. He talk about games. He love games, and he's the leader of one of the biggest gaming companies in the gaming industry. He's doing what he loves to do, what he always wanted to do with his life, and it's cool. That's great. But let Microsoft go supervillain, bro. Let them go and take the EA road. Let them go take the Sony road where they start just punching out all kind of crazy shit, hiking up prices on everything. Then people gonna be crying. People gonna be like, oh no, Microsoft's too strong. We need to stop them. It's gonna be too fucking late. You turn these niggas supervillain, bro. That's what they want. They want Microsoft to go supervillain just so they can say, I told you so. That's what people want from Microsoft. They want people at Microsoft to go supervillain mode, demon mode, so they can be like, I told you so. I told you Microsoft was too good to be true. Don Matrick should make a comeback. I mean, Don Matrick was the start of the supervillain arc for Microsoft, and then Phil Spencer came in and saved the day. Because Don Matrick did a whole lot of good, and then he fucked it all up. Because remember, Don Matrick came in halfway through the 360 generation. He made a lot of fucking money. The Kinect was a big ass hit. It sold 20 something million units. He released some great ass games. He got streaming from like Netflix and shit on console. He was the first to do that. He got streaming music and all kind of that shit on console. He started getting cloud gaming saves to be done on 360 era. He did a whole lot of good shit. And then everybody's like, oh, he gonna make a beast ass Xbox One console. There's no way Don Matrick can miss now. And then Don Matrick came out and was always online, DRM, no sharing games, Xbox One. And he ruined everything. And it's like, Don, you did so much good work. How did you fuck this up? That Don Matrick should work at Sony. I mean, they already got Jimothy. They got good old lion-ass Jim Ryan, bro. They don't need Don Matrick. They already got them a supervillain over there. They believe in generations, bro. They believe in everything Sony stands for. And I don't know. I don't think they need another one. They got Jimothy Ryan, bro. Jim Matrick. Hey, the whole slate going to PC. He is Jim Matrick now. The whole slate. You buying every game twice, maybe 3 times if you're The Last of Us. 3 times the charm, bro. You buying games 3 times. If Sony fans want that, let them have it, bro. It just couldn't be me. If Microsoft turned supervillain, bro, I would just have to go to PC and play adult games. It's fine. I just go play adult games on PC. I won't even be mad. I'll just be on there playing some weird ass crazy shit that I got on PC, bro. And just enjoying myself. I wouldn't even care no more. But I mean, Microsoft's not a supervillain yet. So until that arc comes, I'm going to be chilling with Quick Resume. And FPS Boost. Which has been fucking good, bro. See, with me playing old ass fucking games right now, like I'm playing Fear 2. on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. That shit's fun. The next episode is coming in the next couple days. Fucking, uh, damn. What the fuck is that game called? I'm playing it right now, bro. Mad Max. Mad Max is doing fucking good. Having fun playing that shit. Having a good old fucking time. That shit's good. FPS Boost is doing fucking numbers on these games, bro. They running so fucking well. They look so good. And they came out in like 2012, bro. Yes, FPS Boost and Quick Resume are some of the most overpowered features on a gaming console. And Xbox are the only ones that got it, bro. And it's like, how could y'all not want this platform? How could you not want Quick Resume, bro? Game Pass, Quick Resume, Smart Delivery, FPS Boost. That's all you need. That means you get your games where you need them, when you want them. You can cloud game them bitches if you want to. And you can just jump right back in them bitches where you left off. I quick resumed what game was that? It was a cloud game. I quick resumed it. I didn't know you can do that. But yeah, I quick resumed a cloud save game. And I got back in it. And I'm like, wait, this bitch is still going? And then it timed out. It timed out like right after I got back in and started playing it. It timed out. So it must have like paused where I left off. I left and I came back and I quick resumed it. But I was playing in the cloud. Yeah, and cloud saves are free. It's free to play in the cloud. That was Don Matrix doing, though. Don Matrix definitely made the cloud what it is today. I applaud Don Matrix for that. You did great with cloud saves. You ain't make us have to buy them bitches. But, like, then DRM, you know. He got to take an L for DRM. Other than that, Don Matrix was cool. I mean, what else topics do I have, bro? Because I think we went through all of them. Oh, yeah, PlayStation Plus Remastered. That's the only thing we haven't talked about yet. Yeah, time trial. See, you right on mark, bro. Right on mark. PlayStation Plus Remastered. They show they like collection of games. Their tier lists. They show that they're having fucking time trials. What was it, like 5 or 6 time trials at the launch? And I'm like, you only got 6 fucking demos? Wait, you making people pay for demos, and you only got 6 of them bitches at launch. I thought they said every game in the store is going to have a demo. They only got 6 demos. That was crazy when I seen that. You got 6 demos that people got to pay for, bro. 2-hour demos, only 6 of them. Then their fucking backwards compatibility lineups was bare bones. I did see that, though. I saw that later. That they get like PlayStation 1 and 2 getting like trophy support. Like they add in trophies to the games. And see, that's one thing I wish Xbox did with Xbox original games. But since you're playing it backwards compatible on an Xbox, like running like an Xbox original, but it got like, you know, FPS boosted and stuff like that, that I can trade all those upgrades and features for, you know, trophy support. I mean, I don't really need the achievement support to play an old ass game. I would like it. I would definitely I wouldn't be opposed to having that on Xbox, but like that's not one of those things I'm like, oh shit, I want that now because they gave me so much that I didn't even know I wanted. And it's fine. But like having trophy support is definitely a cool feature that they added. How many of those are gonna be like, you know, fun to do for people to get trophies for it? I mean, it's definitely going to give people another incentive. Trophy hunters are going to want to go play those so they can, like, go get this PlayStation 2 game and play it, get all the trophies on it. You said they don't have The Last of Us 2 on the service, though. So is Last of Us 2 Remastered coming out? Is that what that mean? Last of Us 2 Remastered? I've seen a whole lot of people hyping this fucking service up now. Like PlayStation fans that fucking hate Game Pass, they hyping the fuck out of PlayStation Plus Remastered, bro. They're like, yeah, this shit got so much better value than Game Pass. And I'm like, but y'all said y'all don't play old games. But y'all love this. You said PlayStation Plus is good for new players. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be good for all the people that don't buy PlayStation 5 games like they say they do. They don't buy PlayStation games in general. Yeah, because there's so many Sony fans. Like, we can see that. We can see the fucking numbers. Sony has put them bitches out. If God of War 2018 sold 20 million copies and there was 100 million PlayStation 4s out there, That mean fucking 80% of the community didn't play that fucking game. So if they all get PlayStation Plus, the other 80% can play it on PlayStation Plus. That's exactly what that means. Because 20% of them already bought the game. So they're not going to fucking care that God of War is in a fucking subscription service. But the other 80% that didn't fucking play it or didn't buy it, they can play it in the service and have a good old time. A whole lot of those games are going to be like that because Returnal only sold like what? 1 million, maybe 2 million units? Maybe at this point, maybe 2 million. That means the other, 60% of the fucking community that has a PlayStation 5 never played fucking Returnal. Day one releases, I don't know if they actually going to do day one releases, especially if they can get all these people to, buy all the bullshit that they doing with the service. Like, if people love it, if people are just going to love the fact that you have to pay for all this shit, then Sony's not going to change to do better. Yeah, Sony's not going to change to do better. But if they really go in there and they be like, all right, if a new game comes out, it's $70, and then like 6 months later, it doesn't hit the service, and then people will be like, damn, bro, like, why ain't you adding more first-party support to your service? Because everybody talk about how Xbox ain't got no first-party support on theirs. But Sony's not putting first-party support on theirs either. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But Xbox is marketing that they gonna put first-party support. So I think that's where the line is drawn. But for some reason, bro, Sony not putting a first-party on there is really like a slap in the face to fans, bro. I think that's how I feel. I feel like they don't really care about the fans because they want people to have to go buy The Last of Us remake for $70 and buy God of War Ragnarok for $70 and buy PlayStation VR to play their fucking VR game for like $400. And it's like, Sony, where do you think your kid friends are getting all this money from? Where do you think they're getting all this money from, bro? You just charging money for every fucking thing. And then you're going to charge them for fucking demos. You're going to charge them to play fucking 2 hours of Forgotten West. I don't think it's going to hurt their sales because they say they're selling a lot. They say they're selling quite a bit. But once Microsoft start really pushing Game Pass with all their first-party studios and all the third-party support, Sony's service is going to look real bad. For people that already like have PlayStations for a while. For PlayStation 4 fans that came to PlayStation 5, for PlayStation 3 fans that came from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, for generational fans, the service is going to look mediocre at best. They're going to be looking like, damn, bro. Like, why am I paying $17 a month, $100 a year for games that I already have that I can't play on my fucking PlayStation, bro? That you have to buy the service to play them. And I'm like, I mean, it's going to start clicking with a whole lot of fans once it comes out and it happens. Because is Sony going to throw some deals to get people into the service like Microsoft did with Game Pass, where like you could upgrade for Game Pass for $1? Yeah, some people that only own PlayStations, they were just gonna have to either deal with PlayStation Plus or just go back down to Essential and just forget about it. But the smart thing Sony did is making all three of them the same thing. So every time numbers come out, PlayStation fanboys can tout that, oh, PlayStation Plus has 70 fucking million subscribers, has 80 million subscribers, crazy numbers like that, when Game Pass only has 25, 30 million because the services are separate. So Sony did good with the marketing for it because if everybody just stays on Essential and they still have 80 fucking million, they still going to look better than what Game Pass is doing. I mean, once Call of Duty is day one, is going to hurt. But like people that's only got a PlayStation are not going to feel it for the most part because they not going to have Call of Duty anyway. So so if they go buy Call of Duty on PlayStation, if it still comes there, it's a big if it still comes to the platform, they just gonna be like, yeah, I bought it. But then every 90% of the fucking community is gonna be playing it on Game Pass, either on PC or on Xbox, Sony fans are gonna start feeling it. Yeah, like they're gonna start feeling it like a lot. They're gonna be like, damn, like these games aren't as as moving as they was when it was marketed by PlayStation, when it was a multi-platform thing, because it's gonna be hidden on the Xbox platform, and then Sony fans are gonna be like, damn, what do we do now? You go play Killzone Shadowfall. Like, you go play Resistance. You go play whatever Deviations is making. You go play Destiny 2. Like, you go play something else, because those games are never coming to you ever again. And then they gonna have this subscription service, with no new games coming to it. I did like the Ubisoft Plus Classic addition to the game, because Ubisoft Plus is bringing their app to Xbox but not PlayStation. So the Ubisoft Plus app is coming to Xbox. So the whole Ubisoft Plus slate is going to be on the Xbox whenever the app is finished, just like the PC version. But the PlayStation version is not getting that. But they do get Ubisoft Plus Classic and PlayStation Plus. I don't know what tier PlayStation Plus, Ubisoft Classic is going in. I don't know if it's going to be the second tier or the third tier. They haven't really said anything. I mean, there's a whole lot of old-ass Ubisoft games. So if you don't like old-ass Ubisoft games, it's not going to matter to you. But like for people that go into the service and they can see, oh, they have some third-party support. Even though it's old-ass Ubisoft games. They do get Valhalla in there, though. I mean, that's a newer one. But like, yeah, like the whole dynamic of both of the services, Microsoft service just is better in every fucking way. That doesn't make the Sony service like trash, but it's not competing on the level that everybody expected it to when they first heard about it. It's not pushing the narrative that we expected from Sony, because Sony wanted to be, market leader, top tier. But if you're not even going to put the effort in to make a service good enough to compete with Game Pass, you're just going to half-ass it. It's like, all right, you're still stuck in Sony ways until Sony fails and has to do something else. You said new Ubisoft classes are coming to the primary tier? So it's going to the top tier. Everything's going to be in the top tier. $17 a month, bro. For fucking every old game. Like, not even every old game. Sony has so many old-ass games they could have put in a service, and they're not there. Well, not there as of this moment when they show the slate of what they bring in that launch. They could easily add some stuff later, but like, how much support is Sony gonna give this new service if nobody fucks with it? Because we've seen what they did with PlayStation Plus. With PlayStation Now. We've seen everything they did with PlayStation Now, bro. PlayStation Now start to fail, and guess what? They stop fucking supporting it. Yeah, when they first announced it and they have the yearly subscription plan, that is one thing that's gonna cook a whole lot of Sony fans. Because since Game Pass is a monthly subscription thing, you have to subscribe monthly. You can't subscribe yearly unless like you go stack months and years up. Because like I think I have like a year or so stacked up. So like I still have plenty of time to have to buy more. But if you go buy the year of PlayStation Plus Premium, $120 a year, and you don't fucking like it, you can cancel it, but then you just wasted all that fucking money. You still gonna have it for the whole fucking year, bro. So like people that unsubscribe from Game Pass for a month and then subscribe back to Game Pass for a month, you get saved $15 that month or $10 that month, whatever the fuck you wanted. You didn't spend that. But if you buy it and then you don't fucking want it no more, you don't get your fucking $120 back. You lose that bitch right when you buy it, and you're like, oh, the service is trash. The PlayStation 3 emulation is garbage because you gotta stream it. The game selection is not as good as you expected it to be, and you already bought in. You're done, bro. You can't get that money back. So you just wasted $120. That's why people be like, oh, it's $180 for Game Pass for a year. That's for people that stay in Game Pass the whole year. You can legit play Xbox without fucking Game Pass. I don't know why PlayStation fans think you have to have Game Pass to have an Xbox. No. You can play Xbox like you play a PlayStation, buy every game you own. You can see some shit dropping in Game Pass one month. You can drop $10, jump in the service, play everything you want to play in that month, and then get the fuck out for $10. People don't understand that. That's the flexibility that they don't understand. But the yearly service, people gonna get cooked by that. Cause people gonna go and like, oh, it's a great deal to buy for a year. But if you don't like it after like 2 months, like, you can unsubscribe and not get your money back. Sony's definitely not refunding you. Yeah, Sony's gonna love that shit because people gonna buy the year. Why? Because it looks appealing at the start. It looks fucking great. But if you don't want to use it for a whole year, you're wasting your money. You just wasted $120. You could have bought one PlayStation 5 exclusive game with $120, bro. You could have legit bought the deluxe edition of a PlayStation 5 game and just played that for a fucking year. But no, you don't get that money back, bro. You lose it. So I mean, the service looks cool, but people that buy a year, there's gonna be a whole lot of people that buy a year because it's the cheapest option, and then they waste $120 because they don't use that bitch. And it's like, I mean, you're not getting no new games in there. You're going to get more old games. So if nothing exciting is coming to the service all year, bro, because there's no announcement for new editions of games coming in there. What the fuck do you do for a whole year of a service full of old games? I don't know. Because what's the indie support looking like for PlayStation Plus? We don't know. They haven't announced any. How much are they paying people to put their games in their day one? We don't know. They might not even do day one deals. So it's one of those things that, like, there's so many up in the air things for PlayStation Plus that, like, it doesn't look like a good service at all. Like, it's definitely not there for Sony to make money. Not really. Not to put any effort in to make money. I think that's what I need to be saying. It's not there for Sony to put effort in to make a lot of money. I mean, yeah, like, if Sony's going to pay them, because developers not just going to be like, hey, Sony, you want to use our old-ass game for your service? No. Sony's going to have to go to people and buy the rights to use a old-ass game. Because Sony sold a whole lot of their IPs away back in the day. Why do you think Crash and Spyro was owned by fucking Activision? Those are Sony mascots. Why the fuck are they owned by Activision? So if Sony doesn't come with the checkbook and be like, hey, I want to buy these old ass games and make backwards compatible, Sony's not going to fucking do it. I mean, yeah, but they could have just supported PlayStation Now. That is all I said when they first announced Spartacus was coming out. I'm like, why the fuck don't they just support PlayStation Now? They could have just put more support into PlayStation Now. But no, they reskinned PlayStation Plus into 3 tiers instead of just supporting what the hell they started. And all they did was add more games to it. That's it. They didn't change anything else. All they did was add more games to it. And was like, yep, this is PlayStation Plus Remastered. It's definitely just a shit ass version of Game Pass, bro. Like a mediocre version of Game Pass. It is. Like, I don't even have a PlayStation. I don't know why I'm complaining about it. But, like, I expected so much more from the market leader, bro. And that's what they gave us. That is what they gave us, bro. I mean, yeah, when Activision goes in there, because there's still quite a bit of Bethesda games that's not in Game Pass yet, too. But they got quite a bit of them in there. But, like, once all the new games start flooding Game Pass, from third party, from first party, all the old-ass games that's in PlayStation Now are going to be rendered useless, bro. I mean, not rendered useless, but, like, they're gonna be obsolete because Xbox is going to be fueling their service with new content after new content. And Sony's just going to be like, hey, we just got rights to put fucking Time Splitters 2 in a service. You can, and it's like, What Bethesda games are not in Game Pass? Like Brink. Brink's not in Game Pass. That's a Bethesda game. I used to fucking love that game back in the day. Um, what is it? There's another game because there's quite a bit of Bethesda games that's not in Game Pass right now. And then like the new ones, of course, Ghostwire and Deathloop. Those are not in there. Um, all the big Bethesda games are definitely already in there. Wet. Yeah, but like those games are not there. But I mean, like Rage and shit is in there because that was a cult classic. That's a big hit. But like, yeah, there's a lot of like smaller Bethesda games that are not in there. That like I would be looking forward to bring dropping a bitch ass in Game Pass. I want to bring fucking 2 so bad. I don't. There's not a lot of people that would say that. Yeah, like Brink was a really good fucking game. It's like it wasn't a big ass hit, but it was a Bethesda game that slapped for me as a kid, bro. It made me feel like I was a real deal good gamer when I played the fucking game Brink. And the technology that they used in the game, the smart movement technology shit that they were building, that shit never made another entry in another Bethesda game. And I'm like, where did that tech go, bro? Because I enjoyed the free running system in that game. Like all you did was like directional like look at shit, and the movements did the things themselves. So like if you ran at something and you looked down, you would slide. If you looked up, you would climb. And all you had to do was press one fucking button. You would mantle over shit. I don't know. But that game is gone. And there's so many things that are not in there from a whole lot of studios that Microsoft owns as of now because they probably had deals with someone else. We have Doom. Yeah, we definitely have Doom. I kind of want to play through the remake of Doom. I still got the disc over there. I might want to replay the original Doom remake, like the one before Eternal, because that shit was fire, bro. That shit was so fire. See, I played Doom Eternal. It was cool. It was good, but like it doesn't hit for me the same way Doom hit the first fucking remake, bro. I want to play that shit for the channel. I might do that one of these days. It might be in Game Pass. I probably could just play that shit in the cloud or something. But I have the disc, so I'm definitely probably gonna fucking use it. Doom 2016. Yes, it's Doom fucking 2016. That shit is fire. Who knows? I might do a fucking Andromeda playthrough. I know probably like 2 people are gonna watch it on the channel, bro. But I'm gonna do that shit because I want to, just to get my thoughts on the game as I play them. Doom Eternal was faster. I think that's what it is. Because when I played Doom 2016, I played it like a basic first person shooter, probably how I play Wolfenstein. Like I play like I'm shooting, I'm dodging, I'm killing people, I'm reloading, regenerating bullets and shit like that. But in Doom Eternal, legit, I be in a battle for like 20 minutes, bro. I'm killing people, more people spawning in. I'm like, fuck, nigga, so many people to kill, so little bullets. So I'm like switching weapons. I'm running out of bullets every day. So I got to chainsaw, nigga, get my bullets back up. And I think there's so much more killing in Doom Eternal that it's kind of like, fuck, bro. God damn, like you gotta constantly keep moving, constantly keep adjusting to the battle that's ahead of you, and that shit gets to me, bro. I'd be like, fuck, you gotta do so much. So I play it for like maybe like an hour, and I'd be like, fuck, I'm tired, bro. Shit, like my brain be legit like calculating distance and fucking movements and patterns and shit of enemies, and I'm like, fuck, like you really gotta work hard in Doom Eternal. They don't let you off easy in no battle, bro. Like, even when you fighting the little grunts that you could just like one punch and like mutilate them, like they mix them little bitches in with like the big ass dudes with the axes and like the fucking bubbly dudes that got the brain on their head that shoot the guns. And there's a strategy to kill everything in like 1 or 2 bullets, but like until you learn that strategy, you waste a lot of bullets on a lot of enemies, and that gets me too. Cause I be going around. I love the fucking shotgun, bro. I'm a shotgun enthusiast. So legit, I be going around with the shotgun, just pumping niggas, just boom, 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 and then I run out of shotgun shells, and then I gotta switch to the assault rifle, and some things be like eating that shit. And yeah, I heard the DLC is fucking hard. That's why I'm scared to get it, cause I heard the DLC is brutal, bro. Like they punish the fuck out of you if you're not good at the game, and I'm like, here we go again. Gotta get my ass whooped by another game, bro. I've already been playing Dark Souls. So, like, that's the reason why I haven't played a whole lot of that. But other than that, like, Doom Eternal is fun. It's good. I just like the feel of Doom 2016 better. I think it was just maybe because it's the easier version of the game. Yeah, they're all in fucking Game Pass. It's just so fucking good, bro. Then you go play Wolfenstein. That shit's in Game Pass too. It's amazing. Everything's hidden different. But I mean, this stream is running kind of long, so we about to end it right here. So I mean, it's been a good day. It's been a good stream. We almost in here 2 hours. That's crazy. We had a lot of engagement today. It's a whole lot of fun. Make sure that like button, subscribe if you haven't, because we do this every Sunday around the same time. I really try to do these like 1 o'clock, around 2 o'clock. But yeah, everything's been good, bro. I've been having a good time before. Thank y'all for coming out. And I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. It's been good. It's been good. I need to go play more Mad Max though. So yeah, until the next one, peace.